I am in town centre with the family, and we have got a bit of a shopping list and a number of shops we wish to go into. Now, I must excuse family members for mucking about if they do actually get in shot, but I just wanted to point that out. Here we are in Home Bargains, and first of all, this chocolate Paw Patrol box for 99p I thought was really lovely, and of course they have a large selection of reasonably priced chocolates and selection boxes. I can't always spend so much time on my videoing while I'm shopping if I've got family members with me. I mean, they are rather understanding, but we have got a lot to get done today. These snowballs for $3.99 I think are an amazing idea for an indoor snowball fight. They had some amazing toiletry sets, and I do love Dove products. And this travel mug is so cute, me to you, with the earmuffs. And I believe this was $4.99. As I said, they had a large selection of toiletry sets, different prices, and I believed they were really reasonable to cover a majority of different ages and different price range. And this Lollipop Jar I thought was fantastic. It's something I'm considering for my Grinch tea party in December, and it's plastic, and I just love the oversized container. They had like the popcorn maker, they had muffin making bits and pieces, and here is the coffee flavours that we always purchase for our Tasmo at Christmas. And this is sweet as well, this little chocolate box. Now this is another good idea for stocking fillers. It's the cup, the toothpaste and toothbrush sets, especially with all the characters. And for the younger guys and girls, you've got their own little toiletry sets, and you could either leave them in the boxes, or you can take them out of the boxes and put them individually into their stockings. They also have a selection of liqueurs and drink gifts going on to the gardening. That would look lovely with some seeds placed in it. And these tin mugs were also gorgeous. I loved these boxes with a selection of chocolates in, and the packaging is amazing. And how about this? Gin and orange chocolate. Who wouldn't like that? And here we have some lip balm. These would make lovely stocking fillers for any lady. And this bar fizzlers in the little container is also a cute idea. This I was especially impressed with, the luxury bath salts, and it's got this tiny little scoop, and it was only 99p. This range had some lovely packaging and it just looked lovely. I will point out on a couple of occasions I did have to pause, as you may be lingering on certain items a little bit more than what I normally do. I was stopped a few times and shoppers were talking to me, and they were very polite and we had some lovely conversations. I always like looking out for lovely toiletries and hand soap and everything that can look nice on any surface. I liked actually how they started organising all their gifts into different ranges. I will point out in a few of the clips, I don't know if they just had a delivery. This is actually on a Sunday, which I was surprised about, but they had the large cages full of stock. Now whether it came through last thing on the Saturday night or whether it was delivered Sunday morning, but I was surprised at how many people were actually unpackaging the crates, so they must have just had a delivery. And also cleaning, I was very surprised. There was a couple of people actually cleaning the aisles. Now I would have expected that done just before the store opened, but that's just my view. Now this range of Elf on the Shelf was amazing, and the sizes that they were on the shelves at, I mean, some of them were about half as tall as me. I'm only 5 foot, but as I say, they were tall. If a family member had been available, I probably would have had my photograph taken with one of them, but these elves were amazing. I have had something like this before, the bag, but I've had the Santa boots ones. And here we have a selection of Christmas clothing. Here we have quite a girly range. Again, I've mentioned this a number of times. There's still a lot of unicorn items out there, and let's face it, they are so pretty and cute. And this cookie jar I thought was amazing. It was $5.99 and it is pottery. Again, this range was lovely. And the packaging on this bath soak was gorgeous. I'm always interested in stationery and notebooks, and this 2019 gold die was really good, aside this jewellery box, which I think was something a little bit different. I could see that if you've got a nice dressing table or somewhere to present it with just something inside so it looks nice. This is sort of what I call the glam range. And also the marble effect products looked really nice as well. Here we have a selection of Christmas candles and reed diffusers, and this is where I actually got my gingerbread reed diffuser from. And this advent calendar, $3.99 by Wickford & Co. is lovely. They also had quite a selection of Christmas tree decorations, all sorts of decorations. Again, I may have gone a little bit more quickly over this part. This is more because family members was with me at the time, and I thought if anybody's interested, I could always come back and film at a later date. As I say, they were still putting a lot of stock out. They had some lovely, cute gift packaging and gift bags and wrapping paper. A large selection of lights, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay for Christmas lights. Then we go on to the baby's first Christmas, and again, a large selection and very reasonable. This Christmas cardigan I thought was amazing at $11.99. In fact, a majority of their Christmas wear was lovely and reasonably priced. And then you've got the Christmas suit again. That seems to be cropping up in quite a lot of the stores just recently. And here we have a hand cream. I put it down, then I decided, yes, I will take one. They had some lovely Christmas bedding also. On to Christmas mugs. Ho Baby, It's Cold Outside was lovely, and this Mermaid Kisses was also a lovely mug. They had some lovely dishes and kitchenware for Christmas, and a selection of the napkins and paper plates, tins. And here we have my favourite tea towels that I've been looking everywhere for, and this is definitely a purchase. These sort of bits and pieces I often fill with sweets for the children. Had a selection of the Christmas sprinkles that I've had in the past, cake boxes, as I say, and some lovely bakeware. And this Christmas plate, I've done something like this before, and I've included a Christmas tin with cookies and the plate as a gift. And who couldn't resist these Christmas pud napkins? Here we have a selection of banners, and they have these little Santa houses, and I believe they have the toy shop. They are very cute, although I have got a couple of different bits and pieces like this, but I tend to buy this sort of thing after Christmas. And this Christmas wreath was lovely. Thank you. On with my home bargains haul. The first item I want to share is the indoor snowballs. Now, this is a 20-piece set, and I just thought it was a lovely mini game that adults and kids can play. And these are so soft and squidgy. And so, with a bit of luck, these will not make any damage at all. And I've got some buckets also, so we could also make it a game on a point system by throwing them in different buckets. So this is the front, and for the 20 snowballs, this was $3.99. So I thought that would be a really good idea. A couple of years now, I have actually been considering making the really big white pom-poms out of wool, but I just have not got round to doing it. So that is one thing. Another idea, if you didn't want to use them for snowballs, is you could make your own snowman, because they do squish up, so you could actually just squish it down And I think, you know, they seem to actually go back into shape anyway, the more that you squish them. But you could even make snowmen out of it, and say a box of 20, that would also make a lovely kiddie craft. So that is the Snowballs, and again they were £3.99. Now the next one I was so excited about is these tea towels. Now these were £2.99 a pack. You do get the 2 tea towels, and I do love this design, the red Christmas tree. This has got joy to the world, and then underneath is the second one, is this design with all the different trucks. I do like these very thick terry type tea towels rather than the cotton ones, and I've been looking in TK Maxx and I have been looking in HomeSense, and I couldn't find these lovely tea towels because I didn't want the cotton ones, because especially when you're doing a lot of washing up over Christmas Day specifically, the cotton ones, I'm sorry, are useless. One couple of wipes and they're wet, but these tend to keep, you know, dry really well. That's why I tend to like to keep with the terry tea towels. Sorry, it is very early in the morning. I think it might be about 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm awake. So what I did was, I try and say in our household, use it or lose it, but sometimes there's the odd occasion when you get something and you just don't want to use it. So I'm definitely going to use this set, but I bought a second set, which I will keep up for next Christmas. So there is a chance I may even go back and get some more, but I just love these designs. I use black tea towels mostly in our washing, when we're washing up. Another repeat buy every single year is the Gingerbread Reed Diffuser. And there it is. And this is by Wickford & Co. I always have the same one. And I know you're not supposed to have over scents in the kitchen, but I always stand this one on my breakfast bar, because the little tree I have on a breakfast bar has got like a food and gingerbread theme. So I just like that in the kitchen. Another buy, I have not bought this before. I have got something similar that I had as a gift, a hostess gift actually. Someone bought me last year, and this one is Winter Wonderland. It is festive fig and pomegranate, and it's a hand and care set, and you've got the hand wash and you've got the hand lotion, and the actual base is pottery. Now the only place I have to stand something this pretty is near my kitchen sink. I do not have vanity units in the cloakroom or the bathroom, so it's very hard to have things like this. I can have them singly, honestly, and I do that on the sides of the sink and the bath. But this, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. It is on my list to hopefully return to Home Bargains and get a couple more of these. I know these were selling fast. I think they only had a couple. And in a way, I really wish I picked another set up. But unfortunately, I was trying to watch my budget. So that is those. Another item is this. I think this is so gorgeous. Soak It Up. It is jasmine and vanilla fragrance, luxury bath salts, and it has this lovely little scoop and this black bow. And there's the back. And this was 99p. I think it's just so sweet. That would look lovely in a spa basket. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the rest of the prices. This, as I say, was 99p. This one is actually a bigger size to what I normally have. Normally I pay like £1, £1.49. This is £1.99, but this is definitely a bigger size than what I normally buy. And the Winter Wonderland, I believe, was £2.99. Yes, I've just checked my receipt, and that was £2.99. So I just thought I'd fill out with the prices. But isn't that absolutely gorgeous? With a little scoop. I might make that into a spa basket, actually. Going along with like little stocking fillers is this one. This was 99p. Sleigh Bells. It's a hand care set, and there is the label. Focus. Includes hand cream and nail file. But isn't that absolutely gorgeous with a Christmas penguin? I love it. It looks a bit like a mini toothpaste tube. And that penguin there is actually the nail file. So that is for a stocking stuffer. And again, I think that is gorgeous. I do keep saying this, I like finding bits and pieces that are useful. The next one was 79p. I hope the light's picking up. I said it is quite early. Is this makeup brush, and it's NY City Girl, and I think the packaging is lovely. I mean, that sort of thing you could even put on your tree if you're expecting gifts and you know who the people are. You could actually put that on your tree. This again is another stocking stuffer, or stocking fillers the Brits call it, and the person who is going to receive this is just returned to work, so I think she's going to love this. I'm trying to find nice useful bits and pieces for a stocking this year, and for the same person I've got the NY City Girl mascara. Now I don't know much about mascara. I'm trying to turn it round. There we are. So I'm hoping this is going to be okay. I'm not into a lot of makeup. I do wear a little bit of eyeshadow and lipstick and lip gloss, but I don't know a lot about mascara. I wear it very occasionally, but again, I'm hoping this is going to be okay for her. Every year I get the Costa range as well, but this one was, I believe this one was £2.99 as well. The coffee flavours 4-pack. Now we have a Costa Tussimo. It was actually a Christmas gift to us a couple of years ago. As a joint gift, and the flavours, if I've got it in focus, is there. Last year we did buy the larger Costa syrups. I can't exactly remember the name. I got them through Amazon. And the pumps, the type that you actually see in Costa. And we had apple pie and we had gingerbread. Got to consult hubby to see if he wants any other flavours. We do like gingerbread. I have actually bought some gingerbread lattes, which I will share in another haul. So they're the liqueurs, I should say the flavourings, to put in your coffees. It just makes it that little bit special. And the very last item I've got was 99p, was this elf. Again, very good condition. And personally, I really wish I'd got a few of these, but I have actually bought a few Christmas tree decorations, and I have to take into consideration they've all got to go back into my Christmas tubs after Christmas, as I'm going to end up having to get rid of some of my Christmas stuff, which is not usually a problem. I usually go through it and see if there's anything that I can get rid of. That is another tip. When I put my Christmas decorations away, which I'm hoping to share, I do go through and see what hasn't been used or I'm finished with, and I either donate it or see if a family or friend member would like it. That way I can keep on top. I did have a massive sort out a fair few years ago, so I've reduced my tubs down, but I'm trying to stick to the number I got. I know for a fact I did buy quite a few little bits and pieces, some of them not so little actually, quite bulky actually, after Christmas last year, and that is something I will share when my decorations come down. So another Christmas organisation thing is, when you do finally put your Christmas decorations away, I usually put them in themes and in rooms. It makes it a lot easier when it comes to putting decorations up, and it's just a little thought when you put them away. So a little bit of organisation comment there, but there are my bits and pieces and those tea towels. As I said, I don't know if anybody else is the same. You see something, you buy maybe one and then you regret it by not getting a couple more, and then you go back and they're sold out. But at least I got what I wanted. Hope you've enjoyed this mini haul. Hope you've enjoyed my shop with me in Home Bargains. Goodbye.